Well, hello everyone. This is James coming at you with another awesome video. I'd like to welcome you to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Now here we're going to look at different strategies and techniques as to how to promote the affiliate links. How to promote those affiliate links, okay? So this is what we do here. We're looking at 2 strategies, concepts, ideas about promoting, how to promote online, how to let people know about the product that we are marketing, that we're offering. Now, this is typically done with what is called a call to action. Now, a call to action is just as the name implies. You're asking them to do something, okay? You want them to do something. Now, you need to make sure that you like this page, like the video, let people know that we exist. Okay, so you need to like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, to also do so. You have to take massive action. You must do this every day, every day, every day, every day. Take action. It's great to get the information. It's great to understand the information. But once you have gotten the information, you understand the information, then the next logical step is to take action. You have to act upon it. Be a person of action. That's the only way you will see your dreams and goals come to pass. And then as you begin to take action, you will be able to say, hey, the dream is true. I am living the dream. But you will not be able to live the dream until you take action. You have to take action. As I used to hear my grandfather say all the time, stop being a bump on the log. You got to do something. Don't be no bump on the log. Do something. All right. You must also become a thankful person. You have to be a thankful person. Give thanks. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with this topic today. How to create the perfect call to action. There are different strategies and techniques that we see that goes into place when it comes to creating a call to action. Now, here are some examples of call to action buttons. Okay, now this is group 1. We're going to look at 3 groups, and this is group 1. Now, if you notice here, there are some similarities, and then there are some things that are different. The differences in between the several buttons are there are different colors, different shapes, different texts, different sizes, okay? Those are the things that they have that are not in common. Now, if you look at the buttons, you will notice that they have certain things that are common. And if you notice, they have a solid background for the most part. This one here has like a 2-color background, but they're doing a play between the light orange and the dark orange. Okay. If you notice the backgrounds, a lot of them are 1 color. They're pretty much solid. Well, you got 2 here, but they're pretty much 1 color. And the lettering is different from the background, the text. The text is a different color, and it stands out. It's what they call, this is contrast. Okay, it's contrast. And so it's done this way so that you can easily see the button and you know what to do. Now, this is a flat surface, but a lot of times they try to make the button look like it's 3-dimensional. And that's done on purpose so that when you click it, it's supposed to do something. But keep in mind that it's on a web page. So the button itself is really not going to do anything. They're creating the illusion that it's doing something. Because when you click it, it takes you to the sale. It takes you to the payment, or it takes you to the action. They have, it's hyperlinked. It has like a text. It has a link, HTML. They use code, HTML code, and then it tells it where to go. If that HTML code wasn't behind it, wasn't on the web page, and it wouldn't know where to go. Okay, it has to be told what to do. Remember, a computer, you have to tell the computer what to do. The computer cannot think. It has been programmed to think. Okay, it's been programmed to think, but without the programming, the computer doesn't do anything. It must be told what to do. I remember when I was in college, I took this computer class back in, I guess this was 1982, 83. I believe I was a junior in college. And I took this computer class from a math teacher, and we thought that lady had lost her mind. She was always talking about if, then, else statements. If, then, else. If, then this. If, then this. I was like, what is this lady talking about? But she really helped me to understand how a computer worked. And, you know, there were some things that we had to go write a very simple program. Now, let's say, for instance, everyone knows that 2 plus 2 is 4. Well, she would say, well, the computer doesn't know that 2 plus 2 is 4. You have to tell it that 2 plus 2 is 4. And this is where programming comes in. Okay. Now, we, as human beings, we all know that 2 plus 2 is 4, 3 plus 3 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6. You know, we understand that concept very well. Well, the computer doesn't know that. A computer has to be told that 2 plus 2 is 4. And the way it is told that it is 4, it is through programming. Okay, it's through programming. So, I said all that to say was these buttons have instructions. Okay, they have instructions on where to go and what to do. Okay, now here's the second group of buttons here. You have some similarities and some differences. Pretty much the shapes are what they have in common. If you notice, they are using different icons, different colors, but they all have the same shape. Okay. Then here's our third group. All of these are pretty much, they have some similarity when it comes to shape, but they're different sizes. Okay? They're different sizes. So this kind of gives you an idea as to what buttons, what call to action buttons look like, the wording that you will see in the call to action buttons, and then the color combinations, how these buttons are designed and why they are designed the way that you see them. The reason that they are designed that way is so that the action itself can be clearly seen. That you're asking them to do can be clearly seen. They don't want any misinterpretations or misunderstandings as to what needs to be done. Okay. Now, how to create the perfect call to action. What needs to be in place in order to see a good call to action? Okay, it has to use action words. Focus on value, you have to give it value. Curiosity, create curiosity. The design of a button. And then once you've done all of these things, you need to test it. See if it works. See how the people respond to this button that you have created. So let's look at action words. Now, here are some examples. This right here is an example of action word. The action word here is join. Okay, join the webinar today. The action word is join. Okay, you want them to join the webinar, and you want them to do it when? Now, today, or now. The action word is join. What you want them to do? Join the webinar. When? Now. Okay, this is an example of a call to action. The action word, just like I said here, is join. Now you use these power words. You want to evoke a response. Okay, evoke a response. Now focus on value. Now make sure you're giving them value. One of the ways you can focus on value is by offering them something for free or risk-free. This is kind of like a money-back guarantee or risk-free. A lot of times your call to action will prompt people to act more quickly if they notice that it doesn't involve any money. Okay, so it's free. Now, this concept is also known as a lead magnet. Now, with the lead magnet, you will offer something for free, and in exchange for this free offer, you give me your contact information. And then you give me your contact information, then I give you this free item. Now, this free item that you are offering needs to be something of value. Okay, it has to be something of value. Okay. Now, sometimes also you can offer something for free, or you can give a discounted rate. And the reason you're offering something for free or a discounted rate is you want to increase conversions. Okay, you want to increase conversions. Now, the conversion is the actual click-through, the action. When they click that call to action button, it takes them to another page, and they fill out the information. And then they, once they filled in the information, they then hit the send button to send the information. All right. Now, you want to kind of create curiosity. Now, the best way to do this is to kind of turn the call to action into a game. Make it appear as if it's a game. Okay. Now, I know sometimes this can be kind of challenging to do that, but the people that have figured this out, they're doing extremely well. An example of this is what we call a coupon wheel, where they have a little wheel and then they spin it. And then where the arrow lands, that's the item that they receive. Okay, they made it into a game. All right. Now, on this coupon wheel or this game that you will create, you may have different price plans. You know, you may have a discount or some different type of price plan. Okay. A lot of times the background color is different. Some of them are the same, but the ones that I've seen, the background colors are different. And the reason they're different colors is they want the people to clearly see that the items are separate. Okay? And they use bright colors and things like this. Okay? And they do the comparison, that what's called contrasting. They do a contrasting. All right? So let's go ahead and see an example. Okay, now here's an example of a coupon wheel. This is what I told you. See here, it has the arrow. It has the arrow. They spin the arrow, and it identifies what gift or what prize they will receive. And if you notice, each section is a different color. Now, they have the same color scheme, but each one is different. Notice that there are some similarities and there are some differences. Now, you don't want it to be so complex. This is why you see some similarities. But you also see some differences as well, so they can tell the difference based on where this arrow has landed. What do you think would happen if, you know, here you got a light blue, orange, and light blue. They're kind of playing with the colors here. But what if all of this was white? Okay, then how would they be able to tell what spot? How can they clearly identify the section that the arrow has landed in? Now, some of them here, they have the different colors, but then on some of them you see the different colors and a black line or a white line, something that will clearly identify the different sections. Okay. Now, the design of your button. What are some of the things you need to consider when it comes to designing a button? Now, you need to make sure that you use white space effectively. Okay, white space, or what we call blank space, is referred to as white space. Now, you don't want a whole lot of lettering, but you do want kind of clear. If you look at the examples that I've shown you, how they were designed. Okay, the colors need to do what they call is contrast. Okay, so you want the colors to kind of play off each other. Colors to play off each other. They're in a frame. They're in a frame. Okay, colors contrast. Okay, pay attention to the size of the button. So you have to look at the color, the size, and the shape. These are things that you must take into consideration. Now, today people are on their cell phones quite a bit. They're searching the internet quite a bit. And so you need to make sure that your call to action button is compatible with a cell phone. Okay, make sure it's compatible. Now, testing. How do we test, or what is the importance for testing our call to action button? Now, we want to make sure that it works correctly, that it leads to conversions. You spend a lot of time on creating this call to action, and the reason that you're not getting a good response is the design of it. Well, you need to test it. You need to do what's called like a split test, an A/B split test, where you have two different colors. You may have one call to action red, the other one may be blue. And then you want to see what colors people respond to better. Or it could be a different size. The button that's red may be 8 font, and then the other color could be a 9 font. Okay, so you want to try different variations of the button, and you want to see which one gets a better response. All right, these are some of the things that that you take into consideration when it comes to creating that call to action. What features, what style works better over the other call to action? And then the one that works the best, you will use that most frequent. So let's do a quick review here. How to create the perfect call to action. What are the concepts? What needs to be included when we're creating a call to action? Okay. Now, the answer to that question is this. Use action words. You need to make sure that you have action words. I've given you an example of action words. I've also provided you with examples on how it looks. Okay, some call to action buttons that are currently being used. You need to make sure that it's valuable, that something of value. Let's say you're offering something for free as the clincher to close the sale, a bonus or something for free. You need to make sure that that bonus or that free item has value. Another thing is you want to create curiosity. Remember, I gave you the example of the coupon wheel, where you would spin the little wheel, and it will land in a different section, and based on the section that the arrow has landed on, you could it will determine the prize that you will receive, or the gift that you will receive, the discount. So it varies, okay? And that's done, you making it into a game. And you also need to, how to design a button. There are certain considerations that you have to take into when it comes to the design of the button. Not just the color, size, and shape, but also the color, the background and the text. You need to make sure that they contrast, that you can easily see the text. So a lot of times the background will be one color, and then the text would be another color, and the text would be on top of the background. The reason it is done that way is so that you can clearly see the instructions. The text on the button is the instructions. It tells you what to do. Now, also, you need to test. Test your call to action. See which variations work the best. Which colors work the best. So these are the things that you have to take into consideration. Quick review again. You need to use the proper action words. Make sure that value is being given. Make it into a game. Make a game. Make a game out of it. You need to look at the design of the button. Okay, what color is the button will be, the shape, the size, the font, the text. These are things that you have to take into consideration. And then you need to test, see if it works properly. And the whole purpose behind this call to action button is conversions. Okay, it's for conversions. So these are some things that you must take into consideration when you are creating this call to action. The whole purpose behind this is to get conversions. Okay, again, here's a quick review as to examples of call to action buttons. Remember that they have some things in common, but then they also have some differences. Look at how they are designed. These are examples of call to action buttons. All right. All right. Hey, this has been James. It's been great talking to you. I love sharing these ideas and concepts about affiliate marketing, how to get more conversions. This is what this is all about. How to get more conversions. This is the purpose of this presentation, is how to create the perfect call to action. Okay, call to action is simply more than asking for the sale. You ask for them to do something, and you're going to ask for the sale. Now, if there's a particular topic you would like for me to cover, drop me a note, send me an email, so that I can create the subject. So I can do the research and then create the subject. Okay, create the video. Also, remember you have to promote every day. Promote that referral link, that affiliate link. Okay, you have to do it every day. You have to be consistent. You have to take action, massive action every day. It does no good to have the information and you don't do anything with it. You have to take action, especially if you want to see your dreams and goals come to pass. I know everyone that's viewing this would like to be able to say, I'm living the dream. I'm living the dream. The dream is true. I am evident that the dream is true. And the way that the dream will become true is you must take action. Action, 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 action. These are things that you just absolutely have to do. And you also have to be thankful. Be a thankful person. Remember to like this page, to share the page. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Let people know that we exist. Okay? Let them know that we are around. Let them know. And you also have to be a thankful person. Be a thankful person. Positive mental attitude, PMA. You must have a positive mental attitude. You must believe that you can achieve. Believe that you can do it. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Kind of be like the little train that was going up the mountain. As the train was going up the mountain, he was like, oh, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. He's going up the mountain. And then as he approaches the tip top, it becomes very difficult. And he began like, oh, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. He hasn't given up, but it becomes a little bit more difficult. Then there comes a point where he gets to the top and he goes over it and he begins to come back down. And on the way down, he starts to say, I know I could, I know I could, I know I could. It becomes easy then, all right? Well, this is the concept that you have to apply in your life, especially when it comes to affiliate marketing. Okay, there may be some times that it may be a little difficult than other times, but you just have to, like, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Then you're like, oh, I got this. I know I could. I know I could. I know I was able to do it. Okay, and the way that you do that is by positive mental attitude, taking action every day. Taking action every day. Believe that you can do it. Get those negative thoughts under control, and be a thankful person. Give thanks. Now, so this is it for this video. It's been great chatting with you. I've enjoyed this session with you. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Now, let me go ahead and add, until we meet again, may the Lord continue to bless you. May He smile upon you. May He grant you His favor, give you His peace. And may He also continue to enlarge your territory. Have a great day. This is James. Check you out later, alligator.